Joining us to discuss this very, very sensitive issue from Bengaluru, Mr. Dinesh Gundurao, working president of the Congress in Karnataka. Here in Mandya, we have leaders of farmers group with Mr. Nagaraj, Mr. Nagana, Mr. Nagendra, citizens of Mandya as well, Dr. Anil Anand, Dr. Yashika, Dr. Devendra. They'll also be talking about what they feel, and joining us, of course, from the other side, from Tamil Nadu, to represent the views there, Sam Daniel, my colleague, will be joined by people from Nagapattinam. Now that's in the Cauvery Delta, where farmers are really waiting desperately for Cauvery water as well. Mr. Gundurao, if I can go across to you first. The question that many are asking, is the situation in Karnataka really so bad that there is no extra water that can be spared for Tamil Nadu? What is the situation like in the dams, in the reservoirs of the state?
See, the principal problem is that there is almost 48% deficit of storage in our dams, in our 4 reservoirs. Out of 107 or TMC, we have just got about 47 TMC in our dams, and that is just about enough for the drinking water purposes of not only the Mysore region but including Bangalore city. So our storage is what we are hoping that this water will suffice for a drinking water purpose, not even for our farmers. Farmers, we are only allocating a very small portion, whereas Tamil Nadu wants this water for their crop and for their farmers. So if we release this water to safeguard the farmers of Tamil Nadu, whereas in our own state, we have told our farmers that we cannot give you water. So this is the situation. The live storage is so low, and in fact we are at a very critical point. In the last many decades, I don't think we've reached such a critical point. And where is the water for us to give? So this Supreme Court order has come as a big blow to us. And I think the outrage and whatever you're seeing on the streets of Karnataka today is a natural reason for this, is because on one hand, we're telling the farmers, we can't give you water. We are storing this water for drinking water purposes. And on the other hand, the Honorable Supreme Court tells us to release water for the crops of the farmers in Tamil Nadu. So when there is distress, how do we share this distress? There has to be a proper mechanism,
Mr. Gundurao,
a proper procedure. And us being an upper riparian state, we have constructed 4 dams, we save this water, and hopefully if the rains come in the future, we have no problem. But what if there are no rains in the future? What if there's going to be much more, there's more deficit rainfall in the future? Then even Bangalore city and Mysore city
really,
and all the other cities
Mr.
will not have
Gundurao,
drinking water.
what choice really? What choice really does the Congress government in Karnataka have? Because this is a Supreme Court directive. What really can you do? What is the way ahead?
I understand the Honorable Supreme Court has given an order. We are aghast, or we are very upset that this order has asked us to release 15,000 cusecs for 10 days. So it's almost about 13 TMC of water. And this is going to be very difficult for us to implement. But anyway, the all-party meeting they are all together right now discussing this issue. The Congress, BJP, JDS, all the members of parliament, central ministers, all are there today discussing this. And let's see what is the next course of action that they're going to take. But to implement this order is really very difficult for the people of Karnataka, the farmers of Karnataka, and especially the people living in the old Mysore region, Bangalore, Mysore, and all the surrounding cities. It is definitely a big blow to us.
Absolutely. Now that all-party meeting on right now in Bengaluru, let's hear from some farmers from Mandya district, farmers leaders here as well. It's the Supreme Court ಆದೇಶ. ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸರ್ಕಾರ ವಿರೋಧ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಮೇಡಮ್. ಏನು ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಆದೇಶ ಅವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ನೀತಿ. ಅವರು 60 TMC ನೀರು ಕೇಳೋಕೆ ಅರ್ಜಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು. ಅರ್ಜಿ ಆದಮೇಲೆ 12 TMCಗೆ ನೀರಿಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು? ಅವ್ರು ನೀರು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ 62 TMC ನೀರು ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. 12 TMC ನೀರನ್ನ ಈಗ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರೆ ಮಧ್ಯಸ್ಥಿಕೆಯಿಂದ. ಅದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೀರು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾವಾದರೂ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು.
So basically saying that it was an unscientific decision to actually release this water, that the government of Karnataka should perhaps put up more of a fight by saying that they were ready to release water. Karnataka said it was ready to release 10,000 cusecs of water. Perhaps did they give the indication that there was water to spare? ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಾ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸುತ್ತಾ?
ನಾವು ಪ್ರೊಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ?
ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾವೇರಿನ ನಮಗೆ ಸಾಕಾಗುವಂಥ ಈ ರಿಸ್ಕು ತನಕ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕಾವೇರಿ ನಮ್ಮದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾವೇರಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಜನಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿ ಮುಕ್ಕಿದಾಗ ನಾವು ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಇದ್ದದೇ ವಿನಃ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, 3 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಸತತವಾಗಿ ಬರಗಾಲ ತಡೀತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಡೀ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ರೈತರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸತ್ತಿರೋದು ಮಂಡ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ
pointing out that with no rains, drought situation for the last 3 years, he's saying the protests will continue until the Cauvery waters are safe. Also pointing out that across India, where farmers have suffered and there have been a high suicide rate, Mandya, this district where we are, had the highest number of farmers' suicides, with the highest number in Karnataka last year. I think more than 1,000 in Tajasar.
Yes.
More than 1,000. Yes. But new raitargala. You can understand a lot. Farmers, Tamil Nadu farmers, ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ
ಮೇಡಮ್. ಅವ್ರ ಕಷ್ಟ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕಟ್ಟೆನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಒಂದ್ ಬೆಳೆ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ, ಇದು 2ನೇ ಬೆಳೆ. ಈ ಬೆಳೆನೂ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೈತಾಪಿ ವರ್ಗ ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಾದ್ಯಂತ ಗುಳೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನೆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಇದು. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು, ಮಂಗಳೂರು, ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ರೈತರು ಗುಳೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೂಸೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಕಾವೇರಿ ಕೊಳ್ಳನ ನಂಬಿ ಇಡೀ ರೈತ ಸಂಕುಲ ನಿಂತಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ.
He's just saying the difficulties of the farmers here just so much that it's absolutely difficult and impossible to give water. What's it like on the other side of the border? Tamil Nadu farmers, the people of the Tamil Nadu Delta region, will certainly have a different point of view. Sam, what are people around you saying? How are they responding to the protests here in Karnataka and to the all-party meeting to decide what to do?
Well, Maya, they are quite hopeful that Karnataka would release the quantum of water the Supreme Court had directed. What they say is that the Cauvery water being an interstate river, Karnataka cannot claim ownership. If there is excess water, Karnataka is happily releasing water. When there is deficit rainfall, they say it's equally important for Karnataka to share the available water every month according to these Cauvery tribunals order, so that the deficit situation will be shared by both states, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu here. And why the waters are now crucial is that if they don't get waters now, if the northwest monsoon strikes later, northeast monsoon strikes later, by then it will be too late because the crops will be too small and the northeast monsoon will completely inundate. They'll suffer huge losses. Already they lost the first Cauvery crop, and they say it's important for their livelihood's sake that the waters come on time. And they allege that Karnataka very conveniently diverts water in the beginning without fulfilling its responsibility of honoring the Cauvery tribunal's order by sharing waters with Karnataka, and then claim or take shield behind the claim of drinking water requirements. Well, I have with me 2 farmer leaders here, Satyanarayana and Balaji. Karnataka claims that they have just enough water to fulfill their drinking water requirements, but you have a court order. But how would you look at their perspective?
No, actually, in order to avoid giving water to Tamil Nadu, they are telling lie. It is a blatant falsehood. Actually, the water availability with their reservoirs is sufficient for their usages, because they have, as you are told rightly, they have diverted water into their canals and dams and whatever the available tanks, and now storage they have showing very less, and every year this is their say. And this reality is being, the Cauvery issue has been politicized. Today also they went for an agitation in that Karnataka state. Right. That
why do you think the central government is not interfering? You have a clear Cauvery verdict, but central government is bound to establish or constitute that Cauvery management board. Why isn't any of these successive governments, be it UPA or the BJP government, doing it?
Yes, as I told you, the Cauvery issue has been politicized. In fact, whomsoever comes in power in center, either BJP or Congress, they have got an opportunity to get into power in Karnataka, whereas they don't have possibility in Tamil Nadu. Dravidian rule is there. So in order to attract Karnataka, they don't want to antagonize with the Karnataka. That's why the whomsoever comes in power, they are not acting as though the court has given the verdict. They are not performing the role in that way.
Let me also speak to an ordinary farmer, Balaji. உங்கள மாதிரி மக்களுக்கு இப்ப தண்ணி வராட்டி என்ன மாதிரி பிரச்சனை இருக்கும்? அவங்க வந்து குடிதண்ணீர் வேணும்ங்கறாங்க, உங்களுக்கு விவசாய தண்ணி வேணும்ங்கறீங்க. என்ன பிரச்சனை உங்களுக்கு தண்ணி வராட்டி?
எங்களுக்கு ஒரு போகம் தான் சாவடி பண்றோம். அதுவே இல்லைன்னு சொன்னா சுத்தமா நாங்க இதாயிடுவோம், தரிசாயிட்டு. 3 மாவட்டமும் எங்களுக்கு வாழ்வாதாரமே அந்த 3 மாவட்டம் வருஷம் கிடச்சிக்கிட்டு இருந்தது. 2 கிராப் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருந்தோம், 1 கிராப் தான் பண்ணுறோம். அதனால சுத்தமாகவே காலி ஆகிட்டோம்.
He says earlier we used to have 2 crops every year and now it has shrunk to 1, and even if water is denied for this one, the entire delta region, he says, could become barren. Their livelihood will be completely crippled.